During lunch with my in-laws, I got a text from an unknown number. Don't react. They're recording you. My fork froze halfway to my mouth. The chatter at the table buzzed around me, silverware clinking, polite laughter, Kinley bragging about her new kitchen remodel, but all I could hear was the thundering of my own heartbeat. Who was recording me? Why? And what did they want? I forced myself to smile, nodding along as if I hadn't just received a warning that could flip my entire world upside down. My eyes flicked toward the corners of the dining room. No visible cameras. No phones pointed my way. But the message felt too precise, too urgent to ignore. I slipped my phone under the table, fingers trembling as I typed back. Who is this? 3 dots appeared, then vanished, then appeared again. Finally, the reply came. Someone who knows what they're planning. Don't give them what they want. My throat went dry. What they're planning? I looked around the table. Again, Kinley, my daughter-in-law, was buttering a roll while casually asking me if I'd thought about moving into a smaller, quieter place. Her tone was light, but the way she watched me out of the corner of her eye made my stomach twist. My son Camden chimed in, almost rehearsed. Yeah, Mom, it might be easier for you. Less stress, you know? And that's when it hit me. This wasn't a family lunch. This was an ambush. Someone here wanted me to give something up: my house, my savings, maybe even the cottage I'd worked my entire life for, and the anonymous texter. They clearly knew. I plastered a smile on my face, hiding the storm brewing inside me. They were recording. I had to be careful. Every word, every reaction could be twisted, so I decided to play along. I leaned back in my chair and said, politely, "Oh, I'm not in a rush to move. That cottage has been my dream for years." The room went strangely quiet for a beat. A 2. Quiet. Then Camden forced a chuckle. Of course, Mom. We just worry about you. My phone buzzed again. Good, don't let them push you. They've already tried this before. My breath caught. Already tried this before. Who was this person? The rest of the lunch blurred by. My nerves pulled tight like piano wire. When it ended, Camden insisted on driving me home. Normally, I would have agreed, but something in that text made me hesitate. I declined, saying I wanted to walk. It was a lie, but I needed distance as soon as I reached my car. I locked the doors and dialed the unknown number. It rang twice. Then a voicelow.com. Deliberate answered. They're going to trick you into signing papers. Today, don't touch anything they slide across the table. I froze. My son, my daughter-in-law, my own family, plotting against me. Friends, if you're watching this and your stomach is already in knots, hit that subscribe button right now. Because the twists in this story only get darker from here. And trust me, you don't want to miss how it ends. That evening, just as the voice had warned, Camden showed up at my door. Smiling too wide, speaking too fast, carrying a folder under his arm. Mom, he said, we thought it'd be easier if we helped you manage the property taxes. Just sign here, it'll save you the headache. The folder. The papers dot my pulse, pounded in my ears. I opened it slowly, feigning curiosity, but my eyes darted over the words. It wasn't about taxes. It was a transfer of ownership. My home signed over to Camden and Kinley, and the signature line was all ready, marked with a sticky note. Just a formality, Camden said. It's for your own good. For my own good? I smiled. I nodded. And I stalled. Of course, honey. Let me just grab my reading glasses. I walked to the kitchen, phone in hand, and snapped a picture of the document. Sent it to the unknown number. Within seconds, the reply came back. Don't sign. I'm coming. Keep them talking. My knees nearly buckled. Whoever this person was, they weren't just watching, they were close. I returned to the living room, stalling with small talk. Camden grew impatient, his smile tightening. Kinley finally snapped. Just sign it already, Calvana. We're family. Don't you trust us? Before I could answer, headlights swept across my window. A car door slammed. Then a firm knock rattled the front door. Camden's face drained of color. Kinley stiffened. I opened the door, and standing there was a county. Officer papers in hand. Evening, ma'am. We received a tip. Are you being pressured to sign documents against your will? I nearly wept with relief. I handed him the folder. Yes, right here. Camden tried to argue. Kinley shouted about family business, but the officer cut them off. This is fraud. And coercion. You'll both need to come with me. As they were escorted out, my phone buzzed one final time. You're safe now. Take care of your home. I stared at the message, tears stinging my eyes. I never did learn who that stranger was or how they knew. But they had saved me, saved everything I'd worked for. And if you are holding your breath, through this story, imagine living it. Please subscribe to Shattered Bonds so you never miss stories like this. Real lives, real betrayals, and the shocking moments where everything changes. Because sometimes the people you trust most are the ones recording you.